Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 12 of Crusader Kings 2. We're playing as the Petty King of Mercia, and this is the Monks and Mystics DLC. So we've just gone around and sort of re-tributized all of the nations that managed to break away when we lost our king. We still need to go and pick on the Irish again, which we'll do very, very shortly. We are getting a little bit of bad rep from vassal levies raised, so hopefully we need that to go away. There's our spy master getting stuff done. Let's just have a quick look at the realm and just see who likes and dislikes us. Ideally, we would like everybody here not to hate us. There's quite a few people that do. We're slothful, we're craven, we're Why are we getting lieges cruel or cruel twice? Stubborn, diligent versus slothful, brave versus craven. Not particularly good. The raised levies isn't helping either. We've got very low prestige. No, we've got the max prestige we can have. Plus 10. So you are the Countess of Worcester. And we are actually working on sucking up to you anyway. Ah. She hasn't aged well, has she? Did we really marry someone that much older? I wasn't aware that we had. Anyway, not really a lot of point worrying about that. What we need to do is try and grab some of this stuff over here. Yes, people hate us, but that is usually the case. Now, County of Middlesex. Apparently we've got a claim that can be pressed. So what about if we were to press that claim? Declare war on a character, attack... Oh, it's because it's an ally. But we don't even have the option. CB's not even there. So why even pop up with this thing? Why does that even exist? There's nothing I can do there. Offa has become a brilliant strategist. Fantastic. So let's go ahead then and just start picking on these guys again if we can. Can't declare war on you. Interesting. We've got raised levies. Of course. Oh, that's not going to help, is it? This is going to tick up even more. I forgot the levies were still raised. That's what happens sometimes when you're not paying attention to what you're doing. So the levies are no longer raised. Now then, we should be able to press that claim. That's why it wasn't working. You need to be collecting taxes in Leicester. Everyone else is doing what they should be. No, we still don't have that claim there, apparently. Okay. Weird enough. We've got a couple of unlanded sons. Not a massive problem right now, so we're not going to worry too much about that. Again, the daughter will make you into a diplomat. As I am beating a rabid dog in the yard, little Kerr Helga runs up and starts hitting me with a stick. I'll show the creepy ball. We gain some prestige and her opinion drops. Yeah, sure. As I turn, the dog bit me in the ankle and Helga managed to get away, but it's since been skulking around eyeing me with hatred. She's become my bitter rival. Okay, fair enough. So, yes, let's go ahead and consider attacking these guys now. We can declare war on you. A county would come in to help you out, but I don't really think it's enough for you to really get involved. So we'll do that. We can call in allies. We'll call in a couple. We won't call them all in. We really don't need to. But we will raise our own personal levies. We're not going to raise the vassal levies at this point. Let's get everybody together in Derby. We want to try and get this raised levies penalty to go away a little bit. And these guys are coming in as expected. So they've got a few extra guys to help us out. So let's go ahead and group up here. Make sure we've got some people leading. Again, we seem to be very short on commanders. We can have another commander, can we? Probably shouldn't be getting all of our sons as commanders. And apparently we have got more commanders than is showing here. So why can't we assign them all? Let's put you in the middle. Now I could lead one of the flanks, but I'm not particular. We'll take... It's a risk. It's a risk, but we'll give it a go. So we do have some good commanders. Right, let's get across to here. I don't know which way around their army's going to attempt to come in. Ah, there we go. We're actually chasing you down now. We have a new heir. Title loss on succession. See, this is another reason why you really don't want to be leading troops. Because that's what will happen. We can go into hiding. Is somebody plotting against us? Not that we can see. Okay then, so... Why have we lost... People are now voting for you, the Earl of Chester. Okay. Let's vote for Kenny in this instance. You're still our lineage, so it does count. You're a skilled tactician. You're a 6-10-6 compared to the current 5-14. See, that's a lot of martial. I'd prefer it still to be this guy. Who's voting for you? Earl of Chester and the Countess of Worcester. Well, we might as well at least vote for somebody that somebody else is voting for, just so we don't have the title loss on succession. As we've now done that... Ah, still getting tech. As we've now done that, let's go ahead and just reassign ourselves. If we get killed at this point, it won't be too much of a hardship, although we will have to go back and redo all of those tributaries again, which will be a little bit annoying. So we're just going to march over here and siege down their province. Hopefully these armies will take care of that, but can never be too sure. My court physician has shared some of his latest ideas with me. I do not know much of medicine, but perhaps he is onto something. He's asked for more money to develop his theory, so we can lose 20 gold. It's only 20 gold. We are making a decent amount of money because of all of these tributaries, and we will only make more as we start doing these. Can you guys... I suppose we will siege faster if you're stacked on top, so... you are my son. Oh, you've got 2 that benefit martial education. Yes, we should definitely go for those. My mace has been completed. So, hang on. Right, let's do a couple of things here. First of all, which is that son? It's you, isn't it? Is it not you? Yeah, I'm sure it was you. Let's just mark you as special interest. You might end up being a good one, to be honest. And that was the other thing. Yes, I'd forgotten for a moment there. The treasury. So we've now got the Iron Mace. The Iron Mace is not equipped. So we've got the sword equipped. So this is monthly prestige. 112 on opinion. This gives us heavy foot troops, monthly prestige, martial and personal combat skill. I think we should equip that. Oh, we can apparently equip them all. Excellent. So now we do even more damage with our heavy infantry. Fantastic. So these guys are just sort of, you know, wandering around. We are still allied with Pickland, are we not? That is the wrong button. It's this one I want. Are we not allied? I thought we had an alliance with Pickland. What happened there? Oh, we have a new king here. There's a new king of Pickland. Interesting. And we've got no option to become friendly with you. We could potentially pick on him. We could potentially go and try and take out Pickland. I don't think we have a CB though, do we? No. Well, we couldn't declare war if we wanted to because we've already got levies raised. But oh, we've already got 100% here on this war. So let's offer peace. Enforce demands. You are now my tributary. Let's bring you guys back home. Imprisonment possible of Kenny. What are you up to, Kenny? You are trying to kill me off. And my own son is with that as well. Come on, guys. End the plot. That made me have to arrest you, Kenny. So, yep, you've stopped plotting. Let's quick look at the laws. Yeah, still got more people voting for you than I would like. It's mainly this Countess of Worcester, who still dislikes me. Why does everybody hate me so much? Got as much prestige as we can have. Truces are expiring. East Anglia there, that's fine. So, right, we'll get here. We will disband the military. We can go into hiding, but we still don't want to do that. So, is there any chance that we can... We could declare a war on you. We could make you a tributary. Wow. I don't really want to keep making everybody a tributary, though. I want to try and expand. That's kind of the point here. Yeah, we can make everybody a tributary, but we can't really expand. We really need to be trying to gain claims over here. You're not doing a particularly good job of sucking up to that person, are you? So, why don't we go ahead and get you fabricating claims on York? In the meantime, we can go over here. Declare a tributary war on you. You've got no one to come in and help you. So I'm not even going to call my allies in at this point. We'll just go in with our own levies. The feeling of being watched and followed would seem to have disappeared overnight. I am safe. So paranoid goes away. So getting a little bit of extra diplomacy, even though we lose a little bit of intrigue, which is unfortunate. There's still a fair few people that we could try and kill off. Let's go and lead the... Let's actually lead the stronger flank. Now then, how are we doing with our dark power? We can actually request the upgrade, as it were. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm still really thinking that this woman in Worcester needs to go away. Do we actually have a mission? Yeah, they've given us that. We do have a mission. To sacrifice a virgin. Did we not already capture somebody? Were we trying to capture somebody? We do have some prisoners. We've got a prisoner here. Let's go ahead and sacrifice you to Satan. You'll do that job. Fair enough. Gives us 100 dark power. There's a lot of people in here we could probably... yeah, let's just go ahead and, like, mass ransom prisoners. See what we can get. We've gained the trait arbitrary. Well, we could do without that. Got a victory here. Now, various people are going to get released. You're going to move on. They might actually catch them as well. Now, we're going to take a massive crossing there for a straight crossing, but numbers will definitely be on our side, so I'm not too worried about that. So, over we go. And we're just going to basically sit there until we siege that top holding. This is another 1-2 sea zones. Yep, so we could go for this one as well, which we probably will. And that one's quite a few we can get. What do you want us to do here? Bewitch Sighair and make him your loyal servant. Okay, fair enough. So who is that exactly? My court chaplain. Does he not like me? Well, he already is does like me. But we want to try demonic possession on him. We'll give it a go. It could be that I'm using the powers too freely, but people are becoming suspicious. Yes, we'll have to be careful of that. In the middle of the night, I seclude myself in the room I have meticulously prepared for tonight's black magic. With every step of the ritual completed, the air in the room grows more and more oppressing, until finally I sense I'm about to unleash a being of terrible power upon my unsuspecting foe. Do it. Let's go for it. Hopefully it'll work. See how far we can get with the Satan Zone. I mean, we are already 44. So we're not a young man anymore. How are people like me? The ritual has failed completely. His mind proved too strong. Due to some other reason, they did not entirely manage to take a hold of him. His mind is completely shattered in the process, however. Everybody still hates me. We could go ahead and give you a honorary title. That'll bump you up a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of people here that don't like me much. Particularly you lot. So how does that... There, that mission just fails. Only at 93% on this war, so we'll have to finish that first. Oh, we've actually got a claim on York. Fantastic. So we'll finish this, and then we'll go to war with York. Or we'll go to war with Northumbria. But yeah, we do want to get this one done first. There's no point leaving you there anymore. Let's go ahead for the time being and get you back to trying to improve diplomatic relations over here. I was going to go and try and capture and execute her to Satan just so that we didn't have to worry about her, but it would appear that we're using our powers too often. My court chaplain is also my court physician. The book has not received notable attention, but at least he's developed skills as a physician. So he's gained +1 learning, even though he's now a lunatic. Not necessarily sure we want our court physician to be a lunatic, but you never know. It might be interesting. I think we should just rely on our own dark healing to try and keep us alive, as we've got a lunatic physician. So that mission didn't go too well for us. Okay, this siege is almost done. We have a new heir. I really wish this would stop. So why aren't people now voting for Kenny? So I'm the only one voting for Kenny. Who's voting for you? The Countess of Worcester. I don't know who you are, but you might have to disappear, because you're becoming quite annoying. Put the word out, so we're going to try and capture him. Because people do keep voting for that kid, and it's not helping. There we go, we're on 100%. So we're going to offer peace. And again, we have another tributary. So let's get you guys home. Closest province you can reach, I suppose it is Shropshire. So we'll get you there. We'll disband you. Before we go to York, we really want to try and sort out this disputed succession, if possible, because we're leading the army. Right, so we are trying to catch him. We haven't got him yet, though. We failed. I'll try again. That is not so good. Okay, there's no point voting for Kenny. Let's go again and try once again to nominate you. Somebody else might nominate him. So I can't even form any duchies. There's too many people within our borders that have the rights to vote. I guess what we could do... approve the scheme. We'll try and catch him again. What I could do... No, we failed. No, we did. We actually managed it. Good. Okay, right. So, one step at a time. First thing we're going to do here is sacrifice this little shit. So, off you go. Don't really get much for that, but that gets rid of the disputed succession. Now, you are being a right pain in the hoop. And what I'd like to do is take Worcester and give it to my son, because then he can vote for himself. So we could revoke title, County of Worcester. Lowers her opinion of me by -60 and other vassals by 15. Now she would say no, which is absolutely fine. Countess of Oxford. What are you up to? You're plotting to kill somebody random. I'm not really that bothered. Why do we still have prisoners here? You can be ransomed. Everybody that can be ransomed, get ransomed. Will you guys not ransom? Okay, fine. Right, there you go. There's the rebellion. That's what we were waiting for. So, that's a lot of people that have rebelled against us here, but that's fine, because we're instantly going to call in all of our tributaries. And we've got another one we can get as well. Quite a few. Okay, not sure. Maybe we've got the maximum number we can have. So let's go ahead and we're going to raise up our... Oh, we still have our own, not levies, but we've got our own... I guess it's the defensive war, so it doesn't really count. Raise up our vassals' levies. It doesn't really make an awful lot of difference because there aren't that many. But let's try and get them all together in Derby. Let's make sure we've got our... best people ruling this army. Oh, will you stop popping up? Right, okay. So, I'm on the flank. Yep, that'll do. Some of our vassals are going to get in trouble here. What have we got here? We are now possessed. Oh, great. This gives me more personal combat skill, though. Mysterious Jewish man has offered his services to our court. Not too sure as what, but okay. So, with all of our tributaries coming in, this war isn't really going to be much of a problem at all. We are losing a few men around here. But that's fine. We can march in on these guys and kill them off fairly easily. We've lost a commander. That was unfortunate. We need to go ahead and appoint another one. I don't really want to keep throwing our sons in here, but let's go for it anyway. And let's make sure... we can't do it at this point because we're still in the middle of a battle. And we can go ahead and put you in right there. However, I'm going to end the video here because we've gone over the 20-minute mark. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.